In the past, I never understood why should I journal. Why is it actually helping? How is it actually gonna solve my problems? And how does that even work? I'm just writing down my problems and just gonna solve everything? Well, as I realize, it does. And in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to do that. In order to use journaling for your own advantage and to solve every problem that you have, pretty much, you need to use. I'm gonna tell you a little guide, I would say, how to use journal. So first thing first, what you should do is you need to take a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen if you like, doesn't matter. You can go on your computer, but I recommend you to do it physically because that will slow your mind down and that will give you time to think. So pretty much journaling, it's all about focusing your mind on one specific topic, and because of the fact that you need to write it down, your mind will consciously think about it and try to process the information that you have currently. So, for example, if you're having problems with maybe mental shift, you want to just simply understand why you are a failure, or you want to just know that why do you feel angry about sometimes. So, whenever you just have some problems, whenever you have the topic you want to talk about, whenever you are writing down the topic that you just want to talk about here in a journal, the best thing that you can do there is to just write whenever it comes to mind, even if you don't have any topics. Even if you like, if you know topics, that's great. If you don't know what you're going to talk about, start with I don't know what I want to write here, so I'm going to write about this or this. Your mind will generate everything, whatever the fuck it wants. It will generate everything. So in order to actually just use it, just start with I don't know what to write, and for some reason your mind will generate a lot of ideas. I'm gonna show you how much I wrote in the past. I didn't like journal a lot, but whenever I did journal, it was a lot for me. So here, I want you can see here that I was writing a lot of stuff, and it's pretty much all the basic stuff, basic problems that I had in the past, and it's only my first, I would say, second, my notebook. So yeah, I was writing about a lot of stuff, and pretty much my mind was generating a lot of things. So in order to just use it, in order to use the knowledge that you write down here, it's pretty much simply creating space for you to rethink it, to reshape it. Whenever you have, for example, trauma, whenever you have something that you think about, or whenever you have something that you don't want to talk about with someone else, in journaling, you can actually you'll give your mind time to think about it, process the information, and recall it, I would say, and just simply understand what we need to do in those moments. So, for example, in the past, I was writing down like why people are watching me whenever I'm just moving outside. For example, I had the paranoia that everyone's just watching me, and I started to writing down like why, I mean, writing down my feelings, writing down the things that I happened in the past, just simply writing down about this moment. I was writing down that yeah, people are just seeing me, it feels uncomfortable, why they are just watching at me, what did I did, like, oh, am I just wearing something that they are just simply watching me? Then I just realized that just my problem is simply I was paying too much attention to others, I would say. I was thinking that they are watching me because I was simply trying to see that if they are watching or not. And my brain actually was ignoring anything else except, oh, they are watching me. Pretty much always, whenever people watch me, it's because, well, I'm just someone who just passing by, so why don't we just see who is passing by? Something like this. I would say, whenever you're just simply writing down on a journal, simply giving yourself time to think about it. Simply journaling is only just like I would say practical thinking. If you want to think about something in particular, or if you just want to think about and solve something, write it down. Whenever you're writing down, you're solving your mind, and it will just help you, I would say, to process the information. If you're writing down slowly, then your brain have a lot of time to think about it. It just has a lot of time to know what we need to do, to have some feeling, to talk about this, talk about that. And whenever you wrote down everything, you can see that it will be a lot more easier. It will be a lot more easier. And should you need to reread it, I recommend you to sometimes, at least once a week, once a month, I would say, try to read what you wrote for a couple of minutes and just see, is there any changes? Is there any patterns that you are still facing? So for example, I wrote my own journal a year ago. A year ago, I was facing exact same problems that I'm facing right now. Not exactly right now, but it was a week ago. I read about the things that was my problem in the past, and then I realized that my patterns. I really realized where are my problems and why I'm making still a lot of mistakes. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching. If this video helped you, well, leave a like. If it didn't, write down in the comments why, and I hope that it actually helped you. So subscribe if you enjoyed, and bye.